Hi, I'm Nancy McDonough, owner of Kyoto Kimono, and I'd like to tell you about some vintage Japanese fabrics that we offer. Our kimono inventory comes from Kyoto, Japan, and most items are 50, 60, 70 years old. Unfortunately, sometimes there are signs of wear or blemishes that make them no longer wearable or displayable. So we take it apart and repackage them and offer them in bundles and sets to fiber artists, quilters, sewers who use them in their projects. We offer a variety of bundles, and our most popular is our Bundle of the Month Club. So for $25, members get 1 pound of mixed kimono fabric each month, never the same thing twice. It's ideal for those who can use a wide variety of colors, designs, textures, fabrics. You'll get mostly silks, although synthetics, wool, and rayon is also possible. We rarely include cottons, because we don't get them all that much, or high-value pieces like shibori, embroidery, and that kind of thing. But you can give us your preferences each month and let us know what you're interested in or what you don't want, and we do the best with what we have in store every month. Again, you'll never get the same thing twice. We also offer sleeve sets. So when we take a garment apart, we preserve the sleeve as is. Great for pillows or quilt centers. And some sleeves have an interesting lining as well, so you get additional fabric. We sell these in sets of 3, sometimes 2, and sometimes singles if they're quite special. When we can, we also offer these specialty bundles. Sometimes it's vintage obi pieces, sometimes cotton indigo. So when we can get them, we do offer kimono bolts called tan, and it's about 11 yards of fabric, 14 inches wide. And these would be maybe dead stock items where they made the kimono fabric but it was never sewn into a kimono. So there's quite a variety of these bolts, so take a look. This is a very formal furisode style kimono bolt. Notice the beautiful florals, but also notice that there's a lot of blank areas because the patterning would only appear in certain places on the kimono. One interesting thing about this type of kimono fabric is that at the end you can see the maker's mark, where it comes from. There's actually a number here, and the end of the dye work. Sometimes the bolts that we offer are tacked closed, which is how they come from the original store. If it's tacked shut and it has the maker's tag, it's never been sewn. However, sometimes you'll find a similar bolt like this, which actually has been cut, taken apart, and basted back together. So there would be seams where the panels are joined. So be sure to look at the description carefully on our website when we sell bolts to see if it's been sewn or not sewn. We also offer Hemo Ties. So these are haori hemo, which are short, macrame or woven ties that you sometimes find on the inside of the haori jacket. So when we take it apart, because it has blemishes and can't be sold as a jacket, we of course retain the haori hemo, and we pair them or sell them in sets to artisans and crafters. In our fabric department, we also offer contemporary furoshiki. Now these are not vintage, but they're vintage designs in contemporary fabrics. So a furoshiki, if you're not familiar, is actually a traditional Japanese wrapping cloth. So even today, if you get a gift in Japan, it might be wrapped in a furoshiki. These have become very popular in the age of recycling. I'll demonstrate quickly such an easy way to use these as a wrapping paper. And the next time you give someone a gift like this, they'll be as thrilled to get the wrapping as they are the gift. Vintage Japanese fabrics can add a unique accent to any artistic or craft project. I hope you're inspired to give it a try. Thanks for watching.